Greetings, Earthlings! My name is Zero Jake and welcome back to Space Engineers. Last episode, we constructed this lovely teleporter, and during that episode I was like, maybe we can have an auto-recall system so that I could beam down to the alien planet to set up the other teleporter, and then after 5 minutes it will beam me back. Right? Now, I was thinking, yeah, that wouldn't work because it can't detect me as a player when I'm 100 kilometers away, because that's how servers work. If I was on a single player, it would work like that. However, we should still be able to do it short distance. Now, I've done some tinkering about how we could do this, and I've found a solution. First thing that we're going to need to do, though, is we're going to need to get ourselves a timer block. This is a very simple way of doing it. What I would really want to do is I want to get a programmable block so that I can set the amount of time I want the delay to be, because I believe you can do that for timer blocks. But anyway, we're going to need a bit of interior plate, a bit of computers. Actually, yeah, I should probably check. Computers, no, construction component, not interior plate. Doi. There. No, I've already got that. I need computers. There. Good. Right, so we're going to temporarily place this timer block here. Okay? We're going to place it somewhere here. It needs interior plate. Oh my god. You can't see, Jake. My god. I apologise for that. It seems that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Anyway, we have this lovely timer block. Make sure it's the right way around. That is the right way around, right? Yeah, sure it is. Place down timer block, fold that up, right? We're going to name this timer, well, first of all, name it timer. As you can see that I've set up, so this is the timer for Tim, which is currently running. And then this will be a timer, teleport recall, right? We're going to set the delay to 10 seconds so that this works going to set to silent. Now, first things first, we have this teleporter, and you'll notice here we have 4 profiles, or rather we have many profiles, apparently. Okay, yeah, we just have 4 profiles. Now we can set the names for these profiles, which is very useful. Yeah, we've got 4 profiles. I'll also show you, if we access teleporter block and set up actions, we go to the teleporter, we can see the profiles, which is brilliant. So what we're going to do is the main profile we're going to set to teleport. No, we're going to say surface, right? Teleport to the surface. Outpost. Now I really want to get a GPS location for the actual teleporter room so that that can work, but for now that'll be the surface. Apparently the planet is too far away, so that works for some reason. We're going to use teleport profile 2 and 3 for what we're doing today, and what we want is we want recall 2 and then recall from. Now, this is pretty simple. We say recall 2 to me. We then set it 2, which we've done. We then go to recall from me. Good? Right. That should all be set up. We've got a mining carriage, that's fine. And then we can set a delay, okay? We can set a delay to that. And then what we want to do is the following. Right, set up actions. And then we want teleporter. First action will be no, we're going to need 2 time blocks. So the first action will be teleporter profile 2, right? This is recall 2. Good. This will go to my position, which in fact is the wrong way around. We want to deploy to a location, right? Yeah, I've done this wrong. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to set up a GPS location, noting that we're going to have to use a GPS location if we're going to do this properly. New from current position. Recall example. No, that's wrong. You can't. There. Lovely GPS location of recall example. Excellent. Now what we're going to go do is we're going to go over here and we're going to say recall to goes to recall example, and then recall from, teleports from my position to the teleport pad. Good, right, that's set up properly. Then we want to go set up actions. We then want to get teleport profile 2, which is recall 2. This first one will trigger instantly, but we'll set the delay to 1. Okay. Then we want to place down another timer block. If we could use a programmable block to make this easier, but for the purpose of showing you the logic, I'm using timer blocks, right? And say we want to set the delay to 10 seconds. We'll set this timer recall 2. We're then going to set up actions, and then this is going to be teleporter recall 3, which should be recall from. Good. We also need to add set up actions, timer, no, not Tim, teleporter recall 2, and then we want to start. Okay, right. We now have all the things, very good. So, we're going to go and get to the timer block, noting that if we do this properly, then it will work properly. And we want to say teleport recall, okay? We're going to start. As you can see, we are starting to teleport, but that way, just in case I die. And then we will teleport over to there. As you can see, particle effects in the background. We teleport here. And then it shall teleport us back. That's because it takes 10 seconds for us to teleport, so hang on, if we move, yeah, whilst we're moving, it works, which is brilliant. I think. Actually, that warrants investigation. Give me a second. We're gonna go over to here, onto a teleporter pad. In fact, here's a question. This is going to be interesting if my hunch is correct. I'm just going to go to recall example. Give me a second. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe the teleporter could teleport you whilst you're not there, which would be brilliant, but no, it doesn't. Sure, that works. Right, that won't work as the way that I was thinking it might. That's just a test. I was thinking, you know, maybe it allows us to teleport whilst not being there. Anyway. We're going to set the delay to about 20 seconds so that this thing works properly. So we want to activate teleport recall. So start. We will get teleported. Right? We're going to walk over. We're going to stand here and wait for the teleport again. And then we should teleport back to the teleporter. Excellent. Pretty good, huh? So that's automated recall, if you're interested in that. I might make it a script, I might not. Depends. But I'm sure we can go further. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go out and set a GPS location to a few hundred meters. Now this will be out of broadcast range of the antenna, as in I can't talk to it because I'm not in mutual broadcast range. So we're going to create another GPS location, new from current. We're going to, give me a second, I'm going to copy that to clipboard and then paste that in, except we can't because that's how things work. Right, we're going to do that, rename this recall, and then I'm going to go back, as you do, going at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 meters a second because I'm mad. It's fine, I'll be able to slow down. Okay, right, we've got a position up there. I then need to reconfigure this so that this will now teleport me to recall. Noting that it will keep the GPS location, which means that players can go to a GPS location that they don't have. That's an important feature. Now what I really want to do is have it so that whenever I click teleport, I could have it so that it instantly activates recall from, which I might be able to do in custom data, but I'm not sure. Anyway, we're going to initiate the teleporter. That's not how you spell timer, Jake. Teleport recall, start. And then we should be teleported a kilometer away. We already know that we can move about, so that's not a problem. I'm going to deactivate jetpack so that we actually land properly. And then we initiate teleport again. Excellent. Right, there we go. We have a working teleporter recall system. Now, I should be able to do the same if I go down to the planet, which we might be able to do if we show far targets. No, we should be able to go to the drop site, right? So, yeah, sure. Let's go to the drop site. I'm going to give myself, on the timer, about a minute. Yeah? No, not this one. This one. I want 60. So this should give me a delay of 1 minute to be able to go and, you know, do the thing. So we're going to stand here. I really should have a button here that that you can like a button here that you press and it activates. Can I do that now? Probably. Button. If I can place that like on the wall there. Temporary location. Right. No. Configure this. Configure this. And I want timer. Teleporter recall. Trigger. Right. I press button. It initiates teleport sequence. It means I don't have to faff around with going into things. We'll be going to the alien planet. Full of fun and wonders. And cyborgs, of course. And, you know, going inside the planet. Because that's always good. Yeah, I really need to change the drop site GPS. Right, we are going to emerge like a sabroid onto the surface. No, I need to get to the surface first. Right? Okay. Emerge like a sabroid. Like our enemy. We get over here. We should have enough time. GPS. Add to new position. Excellent. We'll set that as our new drop site. And then we should automatically teleport back. Excellent, huh? Huh? Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to rename the new one drop site. Get rid of this one. We're going to name this Alien Outpost, and then we should be able to set that up so that it will automatically send me there. Surface Outpost, put that Alien Outpost, which is pretty good. Yeah. And then recall 2 I can set to Alien Outpost as well. Awesome. That works. A bit easier than I anticipated, really. Don't kill yourself, that's a stupid... I keep doing that, never mind. Yeah, so we have a working teleporter recall system. Excellent. That should be good. I could use that for a lot of things. But it's pretty easy to set up. You only need the teleporter itself, and you need 2 timer blocks. You might be able to get it down to 1 timer block if you're smart enough, but, well, I'm not. Anyway, teleporter recall, excellent, and that'll be all for now. So, next episode, we're going to be working on something else. We might work on a new base facility, such as a proper hangar bay for small ships instead of using this open-air landing pad. We also need to work on building a proper mining ship, because currently this mining ship is a bit too small. We need a dedicated mining hauler that can go out, deploy miners, or use beam drills or something. I don't want it to have a drill on it because that's a bit excessive. But I want a mining hauler that can go out and mine things and then bring it back. Also, a dropship to get to the surface, because currently, whilst we can teleport between the planets, between the planet and the base, we currently can't bring stuff there unless we're bringing it by hand. So we need a dedicated, we need dropships that allow us to do that. Which means that we're going to need to set up a proper landing zone for the dropship, which may be this area, both here and on the outpost. And we need to design the dropship so that it can survive not falling and dying, and possibly have some guns to kill sabroids. But until then, my name has been Zero Jake. End transmission.